Welcome YouTube, this is For The Players, my name is Phoenix Lee. This is game 2 of Naya Reforged versus Jeskai Runemark Prowess. This is the Fate Reforged pre-release sealed event that happened on a Friday night. We were here at midnight release. This is game 2 of game 2.
So I'm like, this is the deck I just want to build in standard, the Naya Dragons. I'm like, oh my god, I'm going to get a chance to build
For
it
the
now.
other deck texts and the other things that I've got for the pre-release, they are going to be up on screen
I'll play with this hand.
or down in the comments, whichever one I feel like doing at the time. So I've already won one game against this guy, and this is where I'm up a game at the moment. At the moment, just hitting land drops. Still haven't hit. I think I had to mulligan down to 6 for this, and I haven't really got a great opening hand. But I know that he is a little bit slower, and he's got a lot of higher drops, and he requires a lot of prowess triggers. He's playing Jeskai, so I know that his early drops would have to come down and not be chipping away too much until he hits turn 3 or 4 at least. And luckily he doesn't even have a 1 or a 2 drop, and his 2 drop is Tigum Scheming, so he kind of gets to just sort out his deck, which I'm kind of really happy about. That if I've gotten a slow start, at least he has as well. Now I think I have some removal in hand here, which is why I think I decided to keep it, that I can just absolutely slog it out. I think I have like a 3 costing creature. And I think I drew 2 planes in my opening hand as well, so I can start bringing out some white creatures.
Don't control it, don't get the trigger, so...
This is the Ferocious. If it has Ferocious, put a +1/+1 counter on it. It's really, just a really good 3-drop in general. Like, it's playable, it's a playable. He brings out a Jeskai Sage or something, which is like prowess and flying, so... really frustrating, really annoying. At least I know he hasn't got any combat tricks at the moment. I think here I swing in because I know it'll be a nice trade, but he takes it down. I throw in a Beastmaster, which I do not get the trigger off because his creature is a little higher. But only because of the Jeskai Runemark, and the Runemark completely takes me down. Once again, the Runemark is very, very hard to deal with and remove in this format. There's nothing that really blows up enchantments, you can only blow up the creature itself, and it gets massive value until then. I mean, that was a massive swing, like 4-point swing just for the mana. It's a nice little trick. And it gives flying, it grants evasion. It's the best one in the set, I think, out of the cycle. So I decided to swing in here again. I'm a very aggressive player, and I think if I just keep taking him down, well, because I can't deal with the Runemark, if I held anything back, there's no point. It's just got flying. I might as well swing him while I can, while he hasn't got mana open, take out some of his life total. I think there's not much loss to be gained in that exchange. Now here he taps on a creature, but he gets the trigger, gets the Paris trigger, and he gets to draw a card. And I luckily have a second kill shot to be able to save it. It's exactly the way it went in the first game. Very glad I had it. Removal is about the only way I can deal with the Jeskai at the moment. And I'm thinking yeah, there we go. I needed the red to actually activate some of my removal, and now I know I have some removal in hand, I can start chipping away a little bit more.
3, 4, 5.
So he taps target creature, draws another card, gets no prowess trigger, but he's playing very, very smart here. But yeah, there we go. I finally think I get the red in play, and I'm able to start using some of my removal that I had in hand. And I'm finally drawing into some of these creatures. They're all low-end creatures, and I really, really, really want to see a dragon of some kind so I can start flying and start causing some major damage rather than just chipping. But he's really, really having it tough trying to decide what to do now. He's starting to run out of card advantage in his hands, and his cantrips which are able to draw in cards and stuff, is starting to really run out. And so now I've finally got the trigger for the Beastmaster, so I get to draw into the card advantage again, which is really did work for me. I'm able to, I think, remove the Morph or the Manifest here.
Clear attacks.
Yeah, he taps it again, so I only get those 2 in. But he decides not to block it, but I Wild Slash it anyway. Yeah, see, I burn it out, I Wild Slash it, and he just starts having no answers to what I can do here. And I'm at a decently high life total, he can't actually threaten me too badly, especially with the mana on board. I think he missed a land drop here as well, which means he hasn't got anywhere near enough mana that he needs to actually do what he wants to do. Although here he pulls up a very wicked trick, and I was most impressed with this. He active treasons me, pulls something, pulls the greatest power. I think it's the 3/2 that I have on board.
That's right, yeah.
Okay, so what have you actually got? You've got the 2/2 flyers. That's cool.
And what he pulls after that, no, he actually pulls the bird. What he does after this, so I don't get the bolster trigger. And that's why he does it, because he swings in for 2, and then plays 1 red, and collateral damages it. So he kills it, and then deals 2 damage, and effectively making a board wipe, which saves himself. It was a very good move. I was so happy with that play. So impressed. You did really well. Very smart thinking, very smart playing. Unfortunately, it just wasn't enough here, because I swing in, take him down to 5 damage, I think. Ask him what his life total is. And I think here I just burn him out.
Targeting your face.
Take him down to 1. And yeah, I take him down, sorry, he was on 6 line. I take him down with 5 damage, take him down to 1. Still with a creature on board. He might have a, something on board, but I don't think it's quite enough, yeah. He's got a couple of tricks here, but because I have the creature tied for the greatest toughness, draw another card, lay out Lightning Shrieker, swing in, mass damage, and I win. This is for the players. My name is Phoenix Lee, that was game 2, so I'm signing off.